Stewart-Haas Racing has finally found its replacement for Kevin Harvick. The team announced Wednesday that Josh Berry would take over for Harvick in the number 4 car starting in 2024. Harvick, the 2014 NASCAR Cup Series champion, announced before the season that he would retire after 2023. Team owner Tony Stewart said in making the announcement, "We're super excited to get to this moment today." He continued saying, "This was not a big group of people we had to make a choice from. We put all our eggs in one basket, and we put them on this kid." Josh Berry isn't the typical Cup Series prospect, but it's hard to argue against his worthiness to get a shot with one of NASCAR's top teams. Berry said this during his talk. "I can't imagine a better opportunity for me to get in a car that's been as successful and iconic as the number 4. Kevin is a future NASCAR Hall of Famer, and it's going to be a challenge trying to come after someone so successful. But I know I'm going to have an amazing group of people around me, led by crew chief Rodney Childers, to where we can hit the ground running." Josh Berry made 7 Xfinity Series starts from 2014 to 17 and never ran more than 3 races in a season. But his success in late models while driving for Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s JR Motorsports earned him another shot in NASCAR's second tier ahead of the 2021 season. He's taken full advantage of that opportunity while driving the number 9 car for JRM. Berry won 2 races over 22 starts in 2021. He got the first win of his NASCAR career at Martinsville and then won later in the season at Las Vegas. Those wins earned him a full-time ride in 2022. He won 3 races a season ago and had 20 top 10s on his way to a 4th-place finish in the standings. While he's winless so far in 2023, his average finish is only slightly worse than it was in 2022, and he has 10 top 10 finishes in 14 starts. Berry is also a logical replacement for Harvick. He should mesh well with Childers and is set up for more immediate success than drivers a decade younger because of his age and experience. Berry has already made 8 Cup Series starts this season while serving as an injury sub for Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman at Hendrick Motorsports. Berry has a 2nd-place finish at Richmond and 2 other top 10 finishes in those appearances. Now that Berry is lined up to replace Harvick at SHR, the team ostensibly has 3 of its 4 cars set for the 2024 season. Chase Briscoe should be back in the number 14 despite a disappointing season to date. And Ryan Preece is in his first year succeeding Cole Custer in the number 41 car. The future isn't as clear for the number 10 car, however. Aric Almirola returned to the Cup Series on a full-time basis in 2023 after initially announcing his retirement after the 2022 season. Almirola publicly hasn't committed to driving in 2024, and SHR could be looking for another driver if Almirola decides to retire or scale back. Stewart-Haas Racing has also officially shuffled the deck of its crew chief lineup on Tuesday. The changes made will begin starting with this weekend's NASCAR Cup Series and NASCAR Xfinity Series events at Nashville Superspeedway. Chase Briscoe and the number 14 Stewart-Haas Racing team will now have Richard Boswell as their crew chief. Boswell, who had been serving as the number 98 SHR team's crew chief in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, will now move to the NASCAR Cup Series. The pairing of Briscoe and Boswell will be an interesting one to keep an eye on as the duo amassed 8 NASCAR Xfinity Series victories together between 2018 and 2020. As Boswell moves from the number 98 NASCAR Xfinity Series team, Davin Restivo will serve as the new crew chief for Riley Herbst. Restivo, who has served as the lead engineer of the number 10 Stewart-Haas Racing NASCAR Cup Series team since 2022, will now get his shot atop the pit box in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. John Klausmeier, who had been serving as Briscoe's crew chief with the number 14 team, will remain with the team and has transitioned to the company's Vehicle Performance Group. With the changes, the team hopes a set of fresh perspectives can produce fresh results. Greg Zipadelli, chief competition officer at SHR, said, "We made these changes in the best interests of the entire organization. Different people in new positions brings new perspectives. There's still a lot of racing left to do this year, which means there's still a lot of opportunity. We need to seize these opportunities and make the most of them, and fresh perspectives from the top of the pit box to the preparation inside the shop will help us do that." And there you have it, folks. An exciting new chapter is beginning in the NASCAR world with Josh Berry set to replace the legendary Kevin Harvick at Stewart-Haas Racing starting in 2024. Now we turn the conversation to you. What are your thoughts on Josh Berry stepping into Harvick's shoes? Can he bring his Xfinity Series success to the NASCAR Cup Series? We would love to hear your opinions. Thank you for tuning in to NASCAR Today. If you enjoyed this update and would like to keep up with all the latest happenings in NASCAR, don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow NASCAR enthusiasts, and subscribe to our channel for more updates just like this one.